Ready?
Mm-hmm.
How's that looking?
Yeah, towards you a little. Mm-hmm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's a little bit of a different start when we live, y'all. You know?
We're live.
Yeah, we are live. So if you say anything, incriminating,
That's it.
that's on you.
Going for full monetization. So we're gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah, that mean that first 7 minutes, so you gotta be very careful what we say the first 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's a very, 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 very important part about doing this. But yeah, y'all, welcome. We are here on a beautiful Saturday.
We were watching the fight. What happened to the fight?
Huh? We was watching the fight.
Yeah, what happened? You had the fight on. I came in.
Yeah, I really wasn't. I really wasn't on it. And plus, Wilder doesn't fight until a little bit later.
Oh, he on this card?
Yeah, he's fighting.
Oh, who did Deontay Wilder fighting?
I will let you know in a minute. But for right now, we're gonna intro this.
That's right.
The way that we do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 106. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for yourselves. Like, come on. Episode.
Yeah.
Episode 106. Stats and Facts. I am your host, Drosky Wooski, the bald and bearded one.
Yeah.
Here with some
I'm here.
good people. Some really, 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 really good people.
What up with it?
Yeah, so we here, y'all. So y'all see the title, Summer of Indictments. I don't really like to I don't really like to sit around and wait, to get to the punch. Like this
Thirsty.
All right, I'm gonna ask this question.
Serve
When the year started and Kat went on Club Shay Shay, because I find myself going back to that episode more than I don't, right? And I'm like, you ain't see the, like, when he started talking, you're like, all right, okay. You might have your own thoughts to yourself who it'll be or how it might go down or whatever. But man, shit is getting funky for a lot of people. Getting funky
and it keeps happening over and over again. That's the crazy thing. Is just one thing after another. So when I was watching it on CNN, I didn't expect it would be all 34 charges on Donald Trump. That was kind of crazy. I was like, I thought it was gonna be somebody in there like, So they picked the right jury, that's for sure.
So
it was 34 charges.
So he gotta have
he got good lawyers.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. He gotta have 34 charges worth of bread,
That's the thing, as everyone's saying, actually, does he have a good lawyers? Because most of the actual greatest lawyers turned him down as a client. So he has the best lawyers available that would take on a case where they knew they would probably lose, but still benefit from the publicity of just being attached to that case. So they were saying that,
which is a part of that.
He actually didn't get, the top cream of the crop lawyer of the pool. It wasn't the Johnny Cochran of his day.
So, but how is it possible for him to run for president and he has 34 charges? Who's number 34? Then he got Hakeem.
Yeah, this is it's interesting, but it's not. It's like we know
numbers.
We know the play. They running the play right in front of our face. Like, so let's not sit here and act like we're naive to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it a buck with ourselves. We can't just get on here.
Well, what's happening then? Tell me what I'm thinking.
Well, what happens is a person of his ethnicity and his power it puts you in a you playing a different game.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a regular, like you don't even have to put race into it. Almost, it's just
that class level.
Being
born into that society.
Yeah, it's just where he's at. It's just, and it's almost open and shut too, because it's like, all right, like, oh, y'all just gonna let him walk in our face? No, we're gonna charge him and convict him, and then that's gonna walk in y'all face. You see what I'm saying? The charges ain't the thing. It's not about what happens. It's about what happens after, and that's the case with anything in life. It's like the shit is going to happen. You're going to step in some shit one day. You see what I'm saying?
Do you clean it off right away, or do you keep walking?
Or do you hop in somebody's car while you're in field service?
No, who did that?
Oh man,
like yeah, like on Friday when he got in the car,
bro. I stepped in that shit and hopped in that nigga car, and we got about 2 blocks. He got to looking around.
He said, "What?
Yeah.
Shout out to Milton White.
Oh man, crazy. Oh man. Yeah, you see, we still fuck with some of our people. You know what I'm saying, over there. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like you said, we got family that go to the hall, so it's like, you know, they're a part of us. But yeah, niggas stepped in some shit and hop right in the whip. Niggas got to looking around. But yeah, man, that's like I said, man. It's just what you do afterwards. You know what I'm saying. Shit's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying. We just got to keep it moving forward. But yeah, just. Man,
so I don't really know what's really going on. I just know what I see. I just saw yesterday he got hit with the charge, but why?
Oh, this is
why? Why is it happening now? Right before? Did he stretch it out this long, or are they trying to time it a certain way? Like, or not? Or I don't know what's really
one and a little bit of the other. It's one of those.
This is the Stormy Daniels charges. Mm-hmm. So this is him trying to suppress, you know, things and paying bread to get things, you know what I'm saying, remove. So the stuff that the play that we know that they're pulling, they're letting us know like, we got him trying to do that corrupt shit that
last time.
Yeah.
Should you vote for him this time? So it's not a matter of him doing something and now he's not able to be the president. They literally did this whole case and it's about the last election, which he was able to win off of and say like, hey, it's almost like asking the American public from the Democratic standpoint, not to say that this is what I think it is. The Democratic standpoint is, do you want to be duped again? Because he's telling you right now, we're convicting him of duping. You want to go for him again? Whereas a lot of people who are pro-Trump know that this is a political maneuvering attack. This isn't even his case of actual assault. And it's like, so he's got those type of charges that he's had civilly. That's the type of event that would actually matter to people personally, like how you would view a person if they assaulted someone, as opposed to them making an arrangement to do something that everyone does, whether they paid for it or took someone out to dinner or took someone to a trip. People can equate that with a regular activity. So it's funny now that he's being convicted on the thing that is like, oh yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like we dragged y'all out a little bit when we was talking about the whole Diddy situation, but after conversing with my brother here before, you know, our little pre-production meetings are lit. Niggas be blacking out. I don't even know what you were saying.
No, we do.
They're like these. I got 2 Willie Beamans sitting next to me. It's like both of them might as well just throw up right here and let me know that they are just not prepared right now. But then the lights come on and then they just start hitting threes.
That's it.
Oh man, but yeah, our pre-productions are pretty lit. But yeah, I didn't want to drown y'all out. I didn't want to drown y'all out with the
But what's the update on Diddy then?
Oh, it's just that what Tony was saying is like some of this is
to the level
it's
of
about the
pointing at the fact that the
Indictments
state
are
might
coming.
indict, and the indictment is coming from
He
all
got
of these
as many
cases.
charges like Trump just got, like 30 charges, something crazy like that.
Yeah, if you add everything up everywhere, it's So
Poe,
he's coming
where your phone?
into it too.
Huh?
Is
you
this
bring it?
the season? Is this summer going to be marked by
Go to the
more
live. Go to the live that we're doing.
revelation?
So you think maybe more
I need a
indictments
phone.
coming from for different people?
Here's the thing. I feel like humans go through collective family cycles, like the Me Too movement. The reason it was a movement is that people politicize either side of it. The reason it happens is information gets shared, and then other people realize I have that same information too, and I'm safe to now share it. So you get a lot of the actual truth, and then you do get some people who say, "Ooh, those people who are sharing that information are getting popular. I'm going to make up some information." So we're so afraid that that's happening that we're not highlighting the fact that we're living in a world now where people are coming forth with things that for years reflected that we were in a slave world where we couldn't complain about being harassed, touched, mistreated in major ways.
Yeah, you're right. People are speaking up more in general, and they should a little more in general too. I feel like whatever your personal.
I got that right off of the philosophy.
All right, yeah. Shout out to Valiant Thor. I couldn't like we got the way our shit is set up.
What is it? Wait, is it philosopher? Her?
Philosopher her.
Philosopher.
Hey, she's a philosopher. Her.
You gotta give a shout out to the people. Because I can't see what he was typing, so I had to bring it closer. But
they don't talk about women in philosophy, do they?
No.
I mean, maybe I don't study.
I don't study. Not in a historic.
Let me.
Not in a historic sense.
No. Can I read this? Now I want to read this from Valiant Thor. He's. I'm gonna make him a moderator or something because this comment right here is. He's the GOAT. He said, too many actors and rappers forcefully getting their wigs split and their cheeks busted in the entertainment industry. It's getting out of control.
Yeah,
wig split and cheeks busted in the same sentence is
crazy.
It's wild. Shout out to you, bro.
And it's like, is it more or is it just more access to know that it definitely happened? It's like, are people more sinister, or again, are we now got cameras to catch it? We did hear
rumors of things for
all our lives, but because it was rumors, if you liked the person enough, JFK wouldn't mess with Marilyn like that. He was a family man. You know, there are people who, in their heart, feel that way. That it was a narrative that people were pushing, you know, to make her famous and stuff. That's bad they did it, but because there was no actual way to go.
That's a fact.
There was a blue dress and we swiped and got the DNA sample like we had for later presidents. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, he did this. Why? Because the DNA is here. It's not speculation. So it's like, is it more or is it just now being acknowledged that it always existed? So now we are going through a time in which it will start to slow down because people will now know they can't do those things anymore and just get away with it. The world is used to a world of, if you make that a secret can exist, put it that way. People are used to the fact that the word secret is real. You can have a secret and you can die with a secret. Where we're walking into a world where the word secret doesn't really exist in that way, and you most certainly won't die with that secret. It is going to be revealed at an uncomfortable time for you, and usually it's going to be it's not have to be like a ending someone's life type secret. Usually it is just a secret that it would have been slightly embarrassing had you mentioned it in the beginning, but it would have been quickly dissolved. And now the fact that you kept it a secret is now the bigger problem with what you were doing. So with the whole, oh, the industry is doing this, or the industry is doing that, or the industry is doing this, again, I go back to We already acknowledged that when we were in high school, the kids that were in the arts were more queer. So now we're acting like the professional level arts that show entertainment aren't being ran by.
It's not the same thing.
Well, it's not the same thing. What I'm saying is the activity that is happening amongst those groups.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's the same.
It's like, yeah,
It's the
that's
same.
what, and it's only. It only becomes sinister when it becomes like, oh, predatory and all this little. They're shipping people over and trafficking, and that's when it becomes predatory. But the reality is, most people are just shocked at the whole Diddy was with Meek Mills. Those are two consenting grown men. That shouldn't be the story. Anybody is. They can say it like that's
a story
funny
if they pretend and they not doing it. That's why it's a story.
That's why it's a story. So. And therefore, it's overshadowing the crazier story of we saw him drag Cassie out of a hotel. That's the big story. He is hurting people involuntarily.
Have you watched this? Have you ever seen that?
Look, Paul, I made it.
I'm on the big screen now.
What
was I saying? I forgot we doing a show.
We'll pull back into it, but yeah. So is the reality that we're learning that the truth was always the truth, and now that the people can be more truthful with it, they won't have to resort to trafficking people. It can just be the people who are consenting to do those things at those events, and it won't shock people.
That's not gonna happen like that.
I'm not saying. I'm saying it's like the only choice in the world that's becoming more revealed. You can't do things secret. You can't do it. There's no secrets. You're being tracked and traced everywhere. You're being. The camera at the ATM is catching you across the street.
Those countries where people are bouncing to, like Bali and stuff like that. Those are about to be places of refuge for like really bad and corrupt people. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's falling through. Thank you for everybody. Like this video. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell somebody to tell somebody about it. You know what I'm saying? We just in the infant stages. A few dudes that's just sitting down and, you know, chopping it up with y'all every weekend. And we really been keeping up with that too. I want to show y'all some love on that. Hey, I did not hit the drops. What is going on?
Yeah, what it do, man?
What it do, man?
A fat phase on live.
Show is.
So yeah, hit the drops on y'all real quick. But yeah, man, these boy, the way they just taking people to jail, you know, nobody's safe. And
the weird thing is that it's happening what people always wanted to happen, where people who are at a higher level are being held accountable. But at the same time, now that it's happening, so many people are like, I don't think it's fair. It's like the Stockholm syndrome of like, now you're afraid that your predatory overlords are coming to terms with the things that they did against common people.
Hey, you know what I just thought about? This is so left field. Donald Trump and Diddy is taking the shine away from Lil Bronny because he gonna get drafted 63rd out of 57, and nobody ain't gonna know nothing about it.
As long as he go to the Lakers, it don't matter.
Did you hear what I said? He gonna get drafted 63rd out of 57.
That's not right.
You know what? If he is, there will be a real thing. Yep,
he gonna get picked up. He getting picked undrafted.
It's going.
So they gonna draft him. He going in the first round.
You think he getting drafted in the first round?
Yeah,
just because I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to devote like a whole show to it. Y'all let us know in the comments as well. Like you can't even avoid the word nepotism with this, and it's just like you are king. You're Simba. You know what I'm saying? You're Simba. You're Joffrey Joffrey's son. You know what I'm saying? It's like. It don't matter what the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, Hunter Biden fucked the name off. that nigga started smoking crack, and they was like, "Nah, we can't support that."
All of a sudden, cocaine showed up at the White House.
Hunter Biden was tripping.
But he still is.
Hunter Biden,
That nigga's on a lifelong
Hunter
trip.
Biden, a lifelong trip.
That nigga Hunter Biden, boy, he said, "Who says I can't bring coke in the White House?" That's a bold dude.
Hey, so that's
I don't try to get on. I don't try to get on a plane with weed and did it successfully. Could you imagine him walking to his dad's job, which is the White House? It's like, nigga, I got all this shit on me.
But that shows the greater picture of this didn't just become his dad's house. His dad has been in this type of seat all his life.
Mhm.
In those, so he's been walking through those realms like that.
You know,
It lets
everybody
you know
there,
that,
he comfortable.
yep. And it may not have been his, because it may be that, now that he's there, the culture is now bubbling up, and it was Sylvia in accounting.
Man, yeah, he's that dude for that. But yeah, man.
I got a question though about.
Go ahead.
So the Secret Service said, even though he got indicted, if he go to no matter what, they gonna be protecting him. So is it even possible for him to go to jail?
They're
Or
gonna be
if
in
he
the
go to
cells
jail-
next door to him.
No,
He gonna have like a next level, like
what is
next level
How would that
protective
even look?
I think that they would probably use one of those like facilities that is very level 1 type jail, where you're just
He gonna be on
living,
house arrest or something. If
or
anything,
house arrest.
if anything.
But I think it's going to turn to more like fines and some type of.
If anything, they can't.
What's the other type of?
Hey, I know who that is. I had to think about it. I was like, who is this person in the comments? I know who that is, by the way. Hey, shout out to your homie. Whole lot of nigga shit. Oh, I hit the wrong drop. Oh man. I'm still trying to get used to this shit though. But yeah, man, we are here. We are here. Episode 106. Lonzo coming in.
Watching that.
Lonzo coming in a part of the
Like
team.
seeing your reaction twice is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, having us. You know what I'm saying? This is something I probably should have done a long time ago, but it's just the next level to make it. You know what I'm saying? Look like, and I look fried. Like when I look at my, like I don't look like that. That's I do.
You look like chocolate
I'm not,
rain.
I'm not at Albertsons looking like this, am I? That's why everybody keeps looking at me. Oh shit! But what's on y'all mind, man? What y'all want to talk to the people about? Shout out to the people, man. If you just got here, like the goddamn video.
So y'all never.
Hey, hold on! Hit the like button.
Hit the comments.
Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the comments. You know what I mean? And let us feel some love. You know what I'm saying? We want to feel the love from the people. Hey, we still got the merch available. You just let me know what size you need, and we'll make that order. We got blue, black,
glaze,
chocolate, glaze. You know what I mean? We got a plethora of things available for you people. You know what I'm saying? So, and one thing I wanted to ask the people that are watching this video: do y'all prefer live or do y'all prefer pre-recorded? Because you
didn't tell us we was going live, so
like before we sat down, I told
you.
But
I don't know how I feel about doing lives.
Well, I asked the people
personally.
Ask the people.
Well, I'm letting the people know. It don't matter if they want me to. If I don't want to do lives, I won't be doing lives.
Yeah,
people.
But
I don't know. We could. I might. If we're gonna do it live, I would watch like an event. Like you had the fight on. I think that's a good idea because you can't show the fight, but to have on like the next Tank Davis fight, another big fight, whatever, Ryan Garcia, whoever, and watch that, I would do that. Or the game. If you want to watch the game live, I would do that.
But we can't show.
It would have to be on
nothing.
Saturday. No, you can't show nothing. But they could watch the game at home, and we can react to the game live.
I don't think that people I think for somebody that's getting the game like that, I think that they would be like working or something. I don't think like somebody. You got to think about somebody being at home and then wanting to engage with us that much. Like we got to build way.
I watched Gilly the
Well,
Kid do the whole.
That's what I'm saying. We got to build.
That's the point I feel about lives in general.
It
that
should be
lives are for once you have
Yes.
a live audience. Your live should be a live studio, quote unquote, audience, a collection of about that many people that would be in a little theater. And until then, when you pre-record, you have planning and you're able to get, all the little fine-tuning things.
But I think our natural alive would be great for just natural reaction. So I'm down with doing it if it's right. Like I said, I would do it even without an audience if we could watch a game or something.
If
and
we
just
had something
chill.
to be live for.
Yeah.
Something else has to be live to substantiate.
Like we don't even.
What are we live? Breaking news from the couch right now. It's like we need.
So like basically, and like I said this before too, I dropped the ball through the Kendrick and Drake beef, but it was a lot of open time and space just to go live and catch those tracks in real time. Like something like that, you can react to it in real time. Somebody can come here and hear those tracks for the first time. They were YouTube tracks, which means I could have played them and still been monetized. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of elements to that, and I like the little pre-production meeting that we having on air. That's dope. Now, the fans will let us know. The 4 fans.
See, that's real. That's reality. You want that's what it's about. You got to be real and give real. You know what I mean? That's why. That's.
Yeah, and live is real time because even if we pre-record it and it comes out 8 hours later, whatever, something in that news cycle could have changed, and then somebody sees it a day or two later, and they're like, "Oh, like this is old content."
So how y'all think that's gonna play in this situation then in the news cycle? Even though I'm not no political person, but I do like just watching that part of it, like the entertainment part of it. But for the news cycle, how you think it's gonna play out? Are they gonna try and just blast every day Donald Trump 34 charges, or is he going to go?
I think it's going how you see it. I think it's gonna go how you see it's going. They said that on the news, and then it's just been like, it's fading to black. It's fading to black, and
So what they gonna do now? Then they just gonna try and charge him again with something else?
Hey, once again, this is totally random, but it's political. Y'all probably seen this. Y'all know how they make the commercials about each other during the political season, right? Well, one of the guys who's a congressman, or he's trying to be a congressman, he's a burn victim. Okay, and
I saw him.
And the videos that the other opposition makes about him, they make him look so scary.
They put the sinister music behind.
They made that nigga look like Freddy Krueger. I was like, Drew, what is going on? I said, what is happening? I said, that man, he could have a severe case of alopecia, but they used it against him. He looks.
I think it's funny going through the stage of the world where we're learning not to laugh at things.
So if I'm running for Congress and I'm missing a leg, you're gonna make that a part of the bid?
No, but they making him look scary and then putting scary music.
And then they put the camera real close to his face.
They know what they're doing.
But listen, I saw his actual ad.
Yeah,
here's the point I'm trying to make.
Yes, go ahead.
We're now in a world where we are being trained to not laugh at physical differences in people, even if they are startling and stark.
What do you mean by we are being trained
as a society?
Because I'm sorry. I'm not to put some people on blast.
No, listen to
me. I'm gonna just say close friends. We still laugh. Well, no.
That's the point I'm making. It has to be
the most respect. You gotta wait.
And you're doing that because socially it's becoming inappropriate. Like I said about I'm a big man. There was a Cox Cable commercial. And everyone in these commercial series, they were sitting on a couch talking about their experience with Cox Cable. I was in the hospital, I believe.
I don't know. Stop making me laugh. I don't know what it's not funny.
All of a sudden, okay, I'm watching TV and a commercial comes on, and the biggest lady I've ever seen, probably ever in life, was sitting on this couch, and she started talking about cable. I could not focus on anything she was saying. It was too startling of an image for me to think of the ad.
Oh.
And it's like now we're getting to a time where they want you to not respond to the startling image, including the man who made his own ad. He could have made his ad mostly
I was
he could have softly brought his own, but
no.
even his ears, he popped in the screen. And I was like,
no, he didn't. He let you see. The thing is, they was focusing on his face, okay, and he let you see him standing up. So he was standing in the middle of your TV screen. You know what I'm saying? And he was standing proud. Man, I'm telling you, whatever happened to him happened to him. Shout out to him. I'm glad he's here. I don't know any of his political backings or what he supports, but boy, I'm gonna tell you, they said, you look funny.
That's wrong.
You look funny.
Okay, then how they could do that?
And that's my point. That's why that is very crazy that they did that. Because my point is, his own ad was jarring for someone who didn't know him.
Yeah.
Already.
The first time when I recognized it the other day, literally,
I didn't realize that it was an ad.
He didn't even show.
I thought it was about.
Listen. He didn't even show the other guy in his when he goes at the guy. He just wants to show us, hey, I'm regular. I can stand. I'm a regular guy.
It's Rick and Morty interdimensional cable.
Oh man,
we're living it now. Like all those random things that he would. Did you ever watch Rick and Morty? Mm-hmm. Well, in it they have interdimensional cable, and it's like a collection of random shows that seem so stupid. Like, hi, I'm Mr. Smiley, and I'm here selling his smiles. Yeah, you want to buy a smile? Here, take a smile. It's like that's not an app, but now it's like people are doing NPC. Yeah. And it's like that woman made money for months going like this.
She's still making money.
So it's we're living in a world where the craziest thing is actually becoming the regular thing.
Yeah, it is normal. And those are still like anomalies, though. They're not.
We're getting more anomalies, though. Each of them are an anomaly, but all of these anomalies keep happening. They're all different, so they constantly feel like anomalies. But the one thing that they are having in common is we are as a new enlightened society where our responsibility is not to laugh or not to give our first reaction is to be conscious to realize there's someone else's feelings. And I'm saying it as a big guy when I lived in a past where people would address you in a way that was just like, what? You don't know me, random stranger. Why are you randomly asking me this type of question or anything?
We're gonna
it's a different world.
We're gonna keep it short. We're gonna keep this short.
People are more kind of I don't know. I work in sales, and I talk to a lot of like old people, and they are very. Maybe I just make them comfortable too, but they still like Uber and stuff or driving. But they just be comfortable, and then they just expressing themselves. I feel like people are kind of more expressive now than ever. And I think you were making that point.
Well, y'all. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You didn't even know what was happening. You was just kind of like talking us straight through it. It has been a blast, y'all.
Indeed.
A lot of fun. A lot of laughter. It's been so much fun that Andrea and Steve's sons is about to run. Remember, cleanliness, travel site defense. Make sure you put deodorant on in the morning. It's starting to get to that time of the year.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and doing good things for good people. Keep good people around. I just hope that doesn't fall. We're going to have to elevate those. Well, this is our thing, y'all. We going to bring Bubbles in at the end of the show. Who's dropping the bubbles on y'all? Because she had to get locked and loaded. Bubbles. But yeah, y'all. Today's Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. For all my horse racing people, the Belmont Stakes is next weekend. I thought it was today, but it's next weekend. So we'll be interested in that. Who y'all got in the finals?
Yep.
You got Dallas?
Well, no, actually, no, never mind. Michael Irvin cursed Dallas, so it's gonna be the Celtics. Now I forgot.
Hey, I met the first Jamaican I ever met. That was from Boston just this week. And I didn't know he was Jamaican, but I asked him. I said, "Who you got in the finals?" Just trying to small talk. He said, "You know, I come from the city of the TD God, and you know, I can't go against the city." I said, "Oh, you fucking with the Celtics." So shout out to you, buddy. But yeah, man, be good or be good at it.
Another great one goes into the
Hug
books.
people, don't be deceitful. You know, be a straight shooter. You know, I put my bed up against the wall, so I only get up on the right side every morning. It's still tough, but I do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's bars. Well, y'all, this has been a blast. It's the longest ending ever to a show. And I guess that's it.
That's it.
So we're going to sit here and probably chill for a minute. Maybe give y'all some footage after that. And that's it, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Like the video. Subscribe. Tell your friends to tell your other friends about it. You know, drop something in the group chat. Say hi to everybody. Bye, y'all.
Peace.